हाय, I'm आदिल खान। खान कैम में आपका स्वागत है। कैसे हैं आप लोग? So today's topic, what we are going to deal with is Markovnikov rule, जिसको हम M rule भी कहते हैं, capital M rule. Now ये capital M, don't get confused with the molarity वाला capital M. Now Markovnikov rule is a very important topic in the second chapter of organic chemistry in the first year. So the second chapter is hydrocarbons. In hydrocarbons, four family we read. We read alkene, alkyne, alkane, and hydrocarbons, aromatic hydrocarbons. In that, alkene and alkyne, this rule is applied. Basically, you study this under alkene, but it can be applied to alkyne also. Now let's start with the general build-up or concept building of Markovnikov rule. Markovnikov rule was given in the year 1817 by a Russian chemist. His name was Vladimir Markovnikov. Okay, so Vladimir Markovnikov has given this rule in 1870. Few things you need to know before we go into depth of the rule. So I'm dictating I'm telling you the definition of it, and then I will be explaining in and out of it, and at the last I will discuss a couple of questions. Now write the definition. It states that the negative part of HX, go and linked to that carbon atom that is unsaturated and less number of hydrogen atom in it. The negative part of HX goes and linked to that carbon atom that is unsaturated and have less number of hydrogen atom linked to it. So three things you need to underline in the definition. The first is the negative part of HX. Second is less number of hydrogen atom, and the carbon must be unsaturated, means it can be double bond or triple bond. At this point of time, I will be dealing only with the double bond concept. Got it now? Good. Chalo. So two things we have to focus. जब भी आप कोई organic reaction के बारे में बात करते हैं, whenever you talk about an organic reaction, two things comes in your mind. First is your substrate. Second is your attacking reagent, and it gives product. Intermediate transition state आपको already मैं बता चुका हूँ, so I'm not going to deal with that. Now what is substrate and attacking reagent is, for example, you have a chicken biryani. In chicken biryani, rice is there and chicken is there. Now if in place of rice you put paneer, it is known as paneer biryani. If in place of paneer in the rice you put vegetable, it is known as vegetable biryani. If in place of vegetable you put fish, it becomes fish biryani. So what decide which type of biryani it is? The ingredient of it along with the rice. So that ingredient, fish, chicken or paneer, is known as attacking reagent. It decide the course of reaction कि क्या बनेगा. And substrate is like rice, that it is a reactant already there which is ready to react on his order or on his direction to form a product. So two things are here in this rule. Attacking reagent will be HX, that is known as your hydrogen halide or your halo acid or the protic acid. And the substrate in this case will be alkene. So we will be discussing about these two. Product kya banega? I will come to that. Coming to the first, what is your HX halo acids? So HX can be your HI, HBr, HCl. HF I am not taking because of its high reactivity and various other things. Now here, the highly reactive HX is HI, then HBr, then HCl. The reason for that, the bond length of HI is higher. The bond length between hydrogen and iodine is higher. And due to that, the bond dissociation energy or enthalpy, the energy required to break the bond is less. For example, अगर हम आपको एक बड़ा piece of chalk दें and a small piece of chalk, which is easy to break. Easy to break is the big piece of chalk, less amount of force you will apply there, but small chalk will take more force. So bigger the bond, easy to break. So that same concept here. HF, why we don't take here is, reason for that, its bond dissociation enthalpy is very much higher. So we don't talk on that. This is one thing. These are the HX. Now in HX also, I will go take the example of this and explain you. Because this is more important and it is asked in both Markovnikov and its opposite anti-Markovnikov-Walla rule. Now in HBr or in normal HX, what you see, always X part will be negative and this will be positive. Okay. Let me give you an example and explain why it is positive and negative. Suppose I take HBr. Now, I have explained you already the electronegativity. Electronegativity is the tendency of an atom to pull the bonded pair of electron towards itself. Pull, lena nahi, pull. So electronegativity is measured on two scales. One is Mulliken scale and one is Pauling scale. So on Pauling scale, the electronegativity of hydrogen is 2.1. Some book write 2.2 also. Bromine is 2.8. तो इलेक्ट्रोनेगेटिविटी इज बेसिकली लाइक विलन. ओके, तो दोनों में विलन कौन है? ज्यादा वेट जिसका वो उतना पावरफुल. तो दोनों में सबसे ज्यादा स्ट्रॉन्ग विलन हो गया HBr, Br. तो Br क्या करेगा? ये लोन पेयर, ये जो बॉन्डेड पेयर ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन है ना, ये अपने तरफ थोड़ा सा पुल कर लेगा, तो इलेक्ट्रॉन क्लाउड उसकी तरफ शिफ्ट हो गया. सो यू कैन राइट इट एज HBr. ओके, नाउ जैसे आप इलेक्ट्रॉन गेन करते हैं, द मोमेंट यू गेन इलेक्ट्रॉन, इलेक्ट्रॉन इज नेगेटिव चार्ज. तो जब भी आप कोई नेगेटिव चार्ज अपने ऊपर लेते हो तो आप भी नेगेटिव हो जाते हो. सो फॉर एग्जांपल, अगर मैं मम्मी से झूठ बोलने लगा, तो झूठ बोलना एक नेगेटिव चीज है, तो मेरे ऊपर नेगेटिव चार्ज होगा. अगर मैं झूठ बोलना छोड़ दूं तो मेरे ऊपर पॉजिटिव चार्ज होगा. सो दिस विल बी नेगेटिव एंड दिस विल बी पॉजिटिव. नाउ द बॉन्ड इज स्टिल देयर, बॉन्ड टूटा नहीं है, बॉन्ड इज स्टिल इंटैक्ट. सो दिस विल बी डेल्टा नेगेटिव एंड दिस विल बी योर डेल्टा पॉजिटिव. सो ऑलवेज रिमेंबर, इन HX the negative part is always X and positive part is always your hydrogen. So I hope this much is clear with respect to HX. Now some student asks me that, sir, in HX why we can't take astatine and all. So astatine chemistry generally we don't study because of its low presence and radioactivity. So we avoid that. And now attacking reagent I have explained you. Let me explain you substrate. Now let's come to alkene. In alkene, we know that it has carbon-carbon double bond. I have given you introduction. I told you it is also known as olefin. Olefin means something which forms oil. Now, between carbon-carbon double bond, when you see, it has a sigma bond and it has one pi bond. Now, sigma bond is basically a stronger bond. Pi bond is basically a weak bond. It has a pi electron. And pi electrons are free and it is reactive. ना इसको आप कैसे समझ सकते हो? जैसे सिग्मा बॉन्ड एक डॉग है जो थोड़ा मेंटली डिस्टर्ब है, जिसे आप कहते हैं थोड़ा पागल है. उस डॉग को अगर आप पिंजड़े के अंदर रखोगे तो वो सिग्मा बॉन्ड के जैसा एक्ट करेगा, क्योंकि वो हार्मफुल नहीं है. अगर वही डॉग को आप खोल दोगे तो वो किसी को भी दौड़ा देगा, किसी के ऊपर भी भौंक लेगा. दैट इज योर पाई बॉन्ड. ओके, इट इज हाईली रिएक्टिव, इट इज हाईली फ्री. So this pi bond is responsible for your Markovnikov rule. So in Markovnikov rule में क्या होता है? Addition reaction होता है. Addition reaction हमेशा double bond और triple bond पे होता है. So we will see that double bond is getting converted to single bond. मतलब unsaturated is becoming saturated. ठीक है? Now why it only take place with alkene? Because of presence of double bond. Okay. Now, alkene is also of two types. If I explain alkene, it is of two types. For example, if I write CH3, CH double bond CH, and I write CH3. This is one alkene, that is butene. And when I write this, this is your propanone. Or let me give you, let me add one more, CH3. Now, difference क्या है इन दोनों के बीच में? What is the major difference? What you see in between them? That इस डबल बॉन्ड के अक्रॉस CH3 है, और इस डबल बॉन्ड के अक्रॉस C2H5 है, सिर्फ इस साइड में कुछ नहीं है. तो ये वाला जो चीज है ना, इसको हम सिमेट्रिक कहते हैं। सिमेट्रिक मतलब अगर बीच से काटे तो दोनों लेफ्ट एंड राइट पार्ट इक्वल होना चाहिए। और ये वाला जो है ये अनसिमेट्रिक है या एसिमेट्रिक है। ओके, सो दिस इज अनसिमेट्रिक और यू कैन कॉल इट एज एसिमेट्रिक। तो मार्कोनिकॉफ रूल है ना, वो अनसिमेट्रिक के लिए अप्लाइड है, सिमेट्रिक के लिए अप्लाइड नहीं है। ये चीज भी अपने ध्यान में रखना है, दैट इट इज एप्लीकेबल फॉर योर unsymmetrical alkene or asymmetrical alkene, not for symmetrical alkene. That part is clear? Very good on that part. Now, just now I have explained that in case of alkene, suppose I will take this example only and explain you further. So, इसका नाम क्या है? इसके पास 3 कार्बन है, मेथ एथ प्रोप। सो ये 3 कार्बन हो गया प्रोप, डबल बॉन्ड है फर्स्ट पोजीशन पे। सो प्रोप 1 इन लिखेंगे या प्रोपीन लिखेंगे। तो ये जो पाई बॉन्ड है ना, ये इलेक्ट्रॉन रिच है, इसके पास बहुत सारा इलेक्ट्रॉन है। आप पीछे जाते हैं HX में। HX में क्या है, जब आप HX को देखते हो ना, तो ये वाला पार्ट, दिस H प्लस इज इलेक्ट्रॉन पुअर। तो यहां पे 2 चीज, एक तो गरीब है और एक अमीर है। जब गरीब और अमीर होता है तो ट्रांजैक्शन होने की संभावना होती है, और in this case the transaction is basically between H plus and your that pi bond. Br भी आके जुड़ेगा, लेकिन कैसे जुड़ेगा I will explain you that at last. So this is electron rich and that is electron poor. ठीक है, इतना समझ में आता है? कोई डाउट है? वेरी गुड। अब चलते हैं अपने दूसरे टॉपिक पे। स्पेस नहीं है तो हम इरेज कर रहे हैं, आप कॉपी कर लें। Now I'm going and explaining the reaction to you. रिएक्शन होता क्या है? तो सपोज प्रोपीन लिया, प्रोपीन या प्रोपोनिन, और आपको पता है ये अनसिमेट्रिक है, एसिमेट्रिक है। HBr लिया, एंड HBr बेसिकली एक गैस होता है, ठीक है। तो आपको इसको किसी सॉल्वेंट में लेना है, ऑर्गेनिक सॉल्वेंट में। सो नॉन पोलर सॉल्वेंट आप ले लें CCl4, कार्बन टेट्राक्लोराइड। इट इज अ पॉलीहैलोजन कंपाउंड। मीथेन का 4 हाइड्रोजन को हटा के 4 क्लोरीन लगा देते हैं, तो पॉलीहैलोजन कंपाउंड है। तो यहाँ पे यू नो दैट दिस ऑलवेज स्प्लिट्स एज नेगेटिव एंड दिस स्प्लिट्स एज पॉजिटिव, वो ऑलरेडी बता चुके हैं। अगर बॉन्ड कंप्लीटली टूट गया तो, नहीं तो पार्शियल पार्शियल चार्ज होगा। नाउ हमारा जो ये H है ना, ये हमारा H, ये बेसिकली यहां इस कार्बन में भी जुड़ सकता है, इस कार्बन में भी जुड़ सकता है। कैसे, आप समझे। फॉर एग्जाम्पल, अगर मेरा ये वाला बॉन्ड पाई बॉन्ड इधर मूव कर गया, अगर पाई बॉन्ड इधर मूव कर गया तो ये नेगेटिव चार्ज हो गया। सपोज इसको हम A मानते हैं, तो ये नेगेटिव क्या करेगा, जाके पॉजिटिव को पिक करेगा। तो हमेशा याद रखना, हमेशा विलन हीरो को अटैक करता है। ऑलवेज अ विलन विल स्टार्ट फाइट, भले फाइट हीरो कंप्लीट करे। तो ऑलवेज अ न्यूक्लियोफाइल विच इज नेगेटिव विल अटैक इलेक्ट्रोफाइल। नाउ आप पूछोगे फिर न्यूक्लियोफाइल और इलेक्ट्रोफाइल होता क्या है? तो इस केस में इलेक्ट्रोफाइल इज H प्लस। तो इलेक्ट्रोफाइल बेसिकली एक ये लैटिन वर्ड है जो 2 वर्ड से बना हुआ है, एक है इलेक्ट्रो और एक है फाइल। इलेक्ट्रो का मतलब है इलेक्ट्रॉन और फाइल का मतलब है लव। सो वो चीज जो इलेक्ट्रॉन को लव करती है उसको हम इलेक्ट्रोफाइल कहते हैं, ठीक है। और इलेक्ट्रॉन इज नेगेटिव। Electron being negative, it cannot be loved by a negative thing. Opposite thing will love each other. So since it is loving electron, it must be positive. So we write it as E plus. That is the meaning of electrophile. Coming to your nucleophile, what is nucleophile is? Now nucleophile is again made up of 2 Latin word, nucleo and phile. Nucleo basically means nucleus, जो atom के अंदर होता है nucleus जब आप देखते हो, and nucleus is positive charge, so this is positive, and phile means love. So anything which love a positive nucleus or positive charge is known as nucleophile. A positive charge will not be loved with a positive thing because positive will repel, so it will be loved by a negative thing. So nucleophile is Nu minus. So for your knowledge, at this point of time, electrophile is electron poor and E plus. Nucleophile is electron rich and Nu minus. ठीक है? So CH2, अब आते हैं टॉपिक पे. This CH2 minus will go and pick this. ये हमारा पहला condition. Second condition is what? This pi bond can shift here also. Suppose this is B. Then this become negative, and now again this will come and pick this. It's not like that both are picking. एक ही चीज pick करेगा क्योंकि एक hydrogen है. So two cases are there. So let me write those two cases. So here this is B and this is A. So in case of B, you have CH3 and you have CH and you have CH2. So this is moving here negative. So H is coming and adding up here. This is positive charge. And in this case, this is CH3, CH and CH2, and hydrogen is linking here, and this is causing positive charge. Okay, mechanism I will explain you, but at this point of time, what I would like to tell you is, whenever a carbon carry positive charge, it is known as carb cation, or which you also called it as carbocation. Okay, carbo means carbon, cation means positive. I have told you that cat means Billy, and Billy is basically we love, we keep it as pet, and loving is positive. So carbocation. So when you see this carbocation is directly linked to one carbon. So this is known as primary carbocation. Whereas this carbocation is linked to two carbon atom directly. So it is known as secondary carbocation. Okay. And later when we see that your Br, which is a nucleophile, it can come and add to the positive charge. So Br can come and add here, and Br can come and even add here. And in this case, this is your major product and this is your minor product. Kyun, kaise, I will explain you in mechanism. So Markovnikov rule, जब आप प्रोपीन में HBr को लगाओगे तो आपको दो प्रोडक्ट मिलता है. प्रोडक्ट का नाम लिख लें, तो इसको नंबरिंग करेंगे 1, नंबरिंग करेंगे 2, नंबरिंग करेंगे 3. सो दिस इज 1 ब्रोमो, क्योंकि फर्स्ट पोजीशन पे ब्रोमो है, 3 कार्बन है तो प्रोप, और सारा सिंगल बॉन्ड है तो प्रोपेन. सो 1 ब्रोमो प्रोपेन, दिस इज माइनर. द नेम ऑफ दिस इज 2 ब्रोमो प्रोपेन. जिस बच्चों को डिफिकल्टी हो रही है नॉमेनक्लेचर में, सी माय प्रीवियस वीडियो, यू विल गेट टू नो. So 1 bromopropane and 2 bromopropane. 2 bromopropane is major, this is minor. So this is the reaction. Now I will tell you mechanism कैसे होता है. Got it? Good. So let me start with this. So I hope you have copied it. I'm erasing it. So now we are discussing the mechanism of your Markovnikov rule. Mechanism कैसे होता है? Basically mechanism मतलब होता है how it takes place, in-depth analysis or yeah, in-depth look into that matter. So let's start with mechanism. Markovnikov mechanism is two-step mechanism, and it is via carbocation. If you remember, a couple of days back, I have taught you intermediate concept in organic chemistry. I taught you intermediate like carbocation, carbanion, free radical, carbene, nitrene, on the basis of the bond cleavage, heterolytic and homolytic. Now this reaction is via carbocation. Now 2 steps are there. So step 1 is your protonation of alkene. Protonation of your alkene. Protonation का मतलब addition of proton. So let's do that. Now when I take HBr, I am taking with HBr. So in this step, 2 sub-steps are there. And you know that HBr can be split as H plus and Br minus, heterolytic fission. So it has 2 electrons. So if the bond split here, when you heat this, this is heterolytic fission. Heterolytic fission means, hetero means unequal, lytic means किसी चीज को तोड़ना, heat देके, और fission का मतलब वही है. तो this is your heterolytic fission or heterolytic cleavage. Now in this case, this is acting as a electrophile. So step 1, protonation of your alkene. So you have developed or you have produced the electrophile So you have CH3, you have CH, you have double bond CH2, and you have the electrophile, and this is a reversible step. Now here, I told you that this is electron rich, and I told you that this is electron poor. So rich and poor is ready to react. Now the reaction can be two ways. Either H plus, either this pi bond will shift here. When it shift here, it become negative. It will go and pick H plus, or this pi bond will shift here. This become negative. It will go and pick H plus. So you get two intermediate. You get two carbocation. The first carbocation is CH3, CH, CH2, and H is coming and adding. This is H plus. This is possible when this is shifting this side. Okay, so this is possible with respect to this. Second case, when this is shifting this side. So what we see here is, I will get, let me change the color. You will get CH3, you will get CH, the hydrogen will come and add, and this is CH2, and this is positive charge. Now, just now bataya tha carbocation kya hota hai. So this is your secondary carbocation and this is your primary carbocation. Okay. Before going much inside, let me explain you something about carbocation. Carbocation, if you remember, I told you order of stability of that. And I told you that tertiary carbocation is more stable than secondary carbocation and then primary carbocation. Now, in this case, kya ho raha hai? Chalo dekhte hain. In this case, you have secondary and primary. So the carbocation which is more stable will give you the major product. Kyun? Dekhte hain. So you have CH3, you have CH, you have CH3. This is your plus charge. They have CH3, you have CH2, and you have CH2, and this is plus charge. Now, in this case, this is positive. This is also positive. This is secondary. This is primary. They both are electron poor. Now, अगर मेरे से किसी ने पैसा लिया, suppose you ask 100 rupees from me, I give you 100 rupees. I am left with nothing. So I will ask my friend, hey, at least you give me 20 rupees, man. Another friend give me 20 rupees so that I will have something with me to be stable. That same concept here, since it is electron poor, the CH3 group, you know that I taught you in GOC, it is an inductive plus I group. So there is 2 plus I group, so it will donate electron. So when it donate electron, the positive charge density will come down, okay, and it become more stable. In this case, there is also 1 plus I group. So that plus I group also give electron, and the positive charge density will be slightly lower. Many of you feel that this also involve in inductive effect. Answer is no, because inductive effect is a distance wala effect. Okay, with distance, with increase in the carbon chain, it reduces. So this is not applicable, and this is applicable. So due to 2 plus I group, it is more stable. That is one concept. Another concept is what? Hyperconjugation ka concept I have taught you. Hyperconjugation, which is known as no bond resonance, Baker-Nathan effect, Anki-Merrick effect. Now, this is a positive charge, and these hydrogens are known as your alpha hydrogens. So total 6 alpha hydrogens are there. So total 6 hyperconjugative structures are possible. In this case, alpha hydrogen is only 2. Alpha hydrogen means after positive charge, the first hydrogen. This is the beta hydrogen. So it has 2 alpha hydrogen, and 2 alpha hydrogen means 2 hyperconjugative structure. और ये मैंने आपको कितनी बार बताया, greater number of hyperconjugative structure, higher the stability. तो 2 चीज से कार्बोकैटायन स्टेबिलिटी एक्सप्लेन होता है. एक होता है प्लस आई ग्रुप से, एक होता है हाइपरकॉन्जुगेशन. एंड रिमेंबर दैट हाइपरकॉन्जुगेशन इज प्रीडोमिनेंट ओवर प्लस आई इफेक्ट. समझ में आया? Why your secondary carbocation is more stable? Why the product is measured at secondary carbocation? It is due to the stability of it. So I hope you have copied. So I'm erasing this. I will go to the first board and re-explain the step 1, and I will come back here. So here you got to know that this is your carb-cation secondary, and this is your carb-cation primary. Step 1. Step 2, let's deal with. In step 2, what you have nucleophile attack. Okay. Let me add here. Your first step is a slow step, okay? And if it is a slow step, it is known as RDS. In chemical kinetics, you will read rate determining step. What do you mean by this? For example, मेरे class में there are 20 kids, 20 students, and one of the kid known as Shyam Sundar, or you can tell Carrie Minati, is a slow learner. So if I want to teach my class with utmost dedication, so I will target this child, Carrie Minati, and teach. If I explain the entire class and this child understand the concept, it means the entire class understood the concept. Okay. While doing so, my speed of teaching will come down. The time taken will be more. So I will be slow teacher. So that determines the rate of my teaching. So that is the meaning of rate determining step. You have enough time to calculate the rate of the reaction and all. Okay. So nucleophilic attack. So you have two carbocations, CH3, CH3. This is positive charge, and you have CH3, CH, and CH2. This is positive charge. This is CH2. So you have nucleophile as Br minus. Okay. Now, when you use HBr, you don't use only one HBr, you use in the moles and all. So this negative charge will go and attack there. Don't tell that, sir, एक Br है, दो जगह पे कैसे attack करेगा? There are n number of it. So you get two product. So CH3CH, CH3Br. So this is 2 bromopropane. And here you get 1 bromopropane. And पता चल गया, this is your major product. And this is your माइनर प्रोडक्ट. आई होप कॉन्सेप्ट क्लियर है. एक समरी देता हूं, समझ लो. मार्कोनिकॉफ रूल क्या कहता है? द नेगेटिव पार्ट ऑफ HX गो एंड लिंक टू दैट कार्बन एटम विच हैज लेस नंबर ऑफ हाइड्रोजन एंड दैट मस्ट बी अनसैचुरेटेड कार्बन फर्स्ट. यहां पे HX यूज करते हैं, हैलो एल्कीन. HX यूज करते हैं, दैट इज योर प्रोटिक एसिड, and the alkene must be unsymmetric and it move via carbocation, and more stable carbocation will give you the major product. Major मतलब अगर 1 kg के साथ start किया है तो maybe 600 ml will be this product and 200 ml will be this product. That is the meaning of that. So that's all from Markovnikov rule. Before wind up करें तो एक क्वेश्चन आज मुझे एक स्टूडेंट ने पूछा था. Basically this question is of your AFMC question. AFMC was the exam, उसको हम कहते थे आर्म्ड फोर्सेस मेडिकल कॉलेज का एग्जाम. तो यहीं से है. सो क्वेश्चन इज इन द फॉलोइंग रिएक्शन, दैट इज RCH2CH डबल बॉन्ड CH2 प्लस ICL, what is the product A? ठीक है. Now this 4 options are there. I am not writing option, I will directly write the answer. It is also based on Markovnikov rule. ये Markovnikov rule का क्वेश्चन है. जहां भी एडिशन रिएक्शन होगा अनसिमेट्रिकल एल्कीन का और अनसिमेट्रिकल अटैकिंग रिएजेंट का, वो Markovnikov rule होगा, चाहे वो वाटर के साथ क्यों ना हो, H2SO4 के साथ क्यों ना हो. Now ICL को हम कहते हैं इंटर हैलोजन कंपाउंड. ये सारा हैलोजन है. हैलोजन क्या है? ये ग्रुप 17 में है, तो फिर कल बाहर आएगा ऑटो. So fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine याद कर सकते हैं, फिर कल बाहर आएगा ऑटो. So this is the reaction between this and this. And on Mulliken scale, the electronegativity of fluorine is 4.0, chlorine is 3.2, bromine is 2.8, and iodine is 2.4. So you can see that chlorine is more electronegative, this is less electronegative. So जब ये split करेगा तो ये negative, ये positive होगा. Okay. Although both halogens हैं, लेकिन पॉजिटिव नेगेटिव डिफरेंशिएट कर सकते हैं. लेकिन आप पूछोगे अगर सर Cl2 रहा या I2 रहा तो नहीं कर पाएंगे, फ्री रेडिकल बनेगा, नहीं तो हीट देके हेटेरोलिटिक करके क्लोरोनियम और ब्रोमोनियम बनाना पड़ेगा. ठीक है, वो कॉन्सेप्ट दूसरा है. नेक्स्ट टाइम आई विल एक्सप्लेन यू दैट. So what we see that this is positive and negative. So this negative part will go and attack to that carbon atom which is unsaturated and less number of hydrogen. So these two are unsaturated and this has less number of hydrogen. So the product is RCH2 CH CH2. So Cl will be here and I will be here. समझ में आया? तो इसका नाम अभी नहीं कर पाएंगे क्योंकि हमारे पास R ग्रुप डिफाइन नहीं है. अगर हमारा R ग्रुप CH3 है, अगर R ग्रुप CH3 है तो नाम कैसे करेंगे? आपको लॉन्गेस्ट चेन लेना है लोएस्ट सम रूल देखना है तो 1 2 3 4, और इसमें अल्फाबेटिकल देखना है। जब आप अल्फाबेटिकल देखोगे तो सी क्लोरो पहले आएगा आयोडो से, सो 2 क्लोरो 1 आयोडो एंड 4 कार्बन एस मेथड प्रोब्यूट ब्यूटेन। सो दैट्स ऑल फ्रॉम माय साइड। होप मार्कोनिकॉफ रूल क्लियर हो गया। सो टेक केयर, गॉड ब्लेस यू, एंड खूब पढ़ो खूब बढ़ो। थैंक यू वेरी मच।